If you've been wanting to create digital products from the comfort of your home with ease, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Lara, and on this channel, we talk all things digital products, tech, and productivity. So I've been creating these tutorials. I find them really quick and easy, and they're super beginner friendly. And today I'm going to show you how to create one of the easiest digital products that you can then turn around and sell on Etsy. I'm going to give you keywords to use, and we're going to just go through the quick tutorial on how to create it. So grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and we are going to learn how to create this digital product in under 10 minutes. So today we are going to be creating one of Etsy's most searched for products, and that is wedding templates. All you're going to need is Canva, and then all you're going to need is an Etsy account, and you can sell these with ease, and I'm going to show you exactly how. So first things first, I like to get some inspiration from Etsy itself. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go into the design process. So I'm going to flip the camera around, and we're going to make this short and sweet. So you're going to go into Etsy and you are just going to type in wedding signs. These are keyword tags that you can actually use when you're making your title and your tags. This is just what's being actively searched. So definitely include these. That's just a hidden little hack before we get started. But I'm just going to go into wedding signs and see which ones are kind of coming up, which ones I like. You can see there's a whole bunch of different options, something simple, and there's some bigger ones here. I just love how easy these are to design and how simple these designs are. So I wanted to create something similar to something like this. Just simple writing, simple cursive, elegant kind of fonts, and leave it at that. So I've gained my little inspiration. You can also get inspiration from Pinterest. And now that I have an understanding of what I want to design, we can just simply go into Canva and start designing it. So now we're in Canva, and all you're gonna have to do, honestly, is just scroll to the end here and hit custom size. We are gonna do an 8.5 by 11 inch piece of paper. It's a standard size, and it just makes it nice and easy for the printable. But you can size it however you'd like. If there's a certain size that you wanna sell, you can do that as well. So I am going to go in here, and I'm going to write, welcome to the wedding of. I don't like this font. I think it's a little bit too funky for this. I don't know if it's just the designer in me, but I love something elegant like Playfair display. And I'm just gonna italics this, and I think I'm gonna make it all caps. So by doing that, I'm just gonna hit the 3 dots up here, and then I'm gonna hit this symbol right here. So that is the first part done. And I think this font is super, super elegant and nice and easy. Then I am going to add another heading, and I'm going to write a name. This is just going to be a template that you're going to sell. So you just pick and choose what name you want. The last one I did Samantha and Arthur. So I'm going to do Samantha here, and then I'm going to copy and paste this or duplicate it here. And I'm going to put an and symbol and Arthur. So there we have it with this simple design here. Ultimately, we want this to be bigger. So I'm going to drag this. I'm just going to keep note of the size as I go, and you can adjust this. Feel free to download the image from Etsy or Pinterest, and then you can upload it here to kind of look back on. You don't want to copy someone else's design, but if you really need that inspiration, feel free. And then I'm just going to do Citadel script for this. It's a pro font, but there's a ton of free fonts that you can use as well that look something like this. So now that I have the sizing kind of how I want it, I'm just going to make sure everything's lined up here. And then I'm going to put a little line here to separate this. You can always go back and forth here. I'm just going to go into elements, and you'll see shapes here. I have a line, but if not, there's a line button there, or you can type in line. And I am just going to put this just below the name to almost separate it from the date and the location below. But that is that. But as you can see, I'm just constantly kind of moving things around to make it how I like it. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this again. And I'm going to drag it down here. And all I'm going to put is a random date. So I'm going to put, what are we in, June? June 22nd, 2025. And then just below that, I'm going to put a random city. So I'm going to do Toronto, Ontario. And there you have it. So I'm going to make everything aligned correctly. And that is all you have to do. Next, I might add a little fun element. So up here, I like to just type in wedding. And some other options will come up. There'll be little rings. You could add something like this just above the name. I think that that's really elegant as well. Or you can take it out and leave it as is. So it's entirely up to you what you want to add, what elements you want to add. There's fun rings. There's simple little things like this. The thing to just kind of make it unique and make it your own little touch is perfect. Or again, you can leave it without. People will buy it just for it being so simple and so that they don't have to go and design it themselves. You can use other fonts. One thing I should note, I know I chose Citadel script, but for resale, I am going to look up another script because Pro fonts, if you don't have a Canva Pro account, you can't use it or they'd have to change the font. So let's do Pinion script. This is like one of my favorite fonts. So here's Samantha and Arthur. And then I'm just going to kind of fix that a little so it's lined up perfectly. But there you go. So you can make it however you want. If you are selling this as a template, the best thing you can do is just stay away from pro elements just because not everyone has a pro account. All you have to do there is you'd hit this little filter bar up top and you can toggle off free. So then basically all it will show you is free elements that you can then incorporate into your design. So the next little hack that I have is I will actually take this design and I will download it as a PNG. And then you'll also create a template link. But the reason why I want to download it as a PNG is I want to give you guys some keywords that you can use for this digital product. And I'm going to show you a little hack that I do when I'm listing a digital product a lot of the time. And it's nice and easy, especially if this is a lazy tutorial. I want to keep it that way. I am going to upload the picture of this design and I'm going to type here, hi, created this digital product for Etsy that I want to sell as a template. Can you help me come up with high-ranking wedding sign template keywords for this elegant design to help the product rank higher organically? And then you just wait for ChatGPT to give you a response. It's such a little hack, and this is where you can use AI to your advantage. So you can see here a whole bunch of them: elegant wedding welcome sign template, printable sign welcome sign, black and white wedding sign, June 2025 wedding sign, Toronto wedding home sign. It gives you everything based off of your design. So it's kind of more niched down to your design itself, and these are ranking. It also went ahead and gave me suggested Etsy tags up to 13 max, and you can use these. And then you can also go into Etsy and see what other sellers that are doing well have titled theirs, and you can kind of incorporate a mix. Here, it's literally giving you a title that you can put, instant download for ceremony. How great is that? It's all done for you. And then it even gives you a description with keywords. So that is all you need to do. It's the lazy seller tutorial and it can be done with ease. You really don't need to spend hours creating digital products. It's as easy as doing something like this, and you can turn around and sell this all the time for passive income. And the best thing about these is you link the template in a PDF that you upload with the listing, and from there on, it just sells and you never have to lift a finger again. You can also promote this on Pinterest. That's what I do. So I go off of Etsy's organic SEO reach, and then I also put it into Pinterest for extra growth and extra traffic back to my listing. So I hope this video was helpful. I have many more tutorials like this coming. I love to give you guys free advice. I don't like to sell courses. So in order for me to keep doing that, definitely like and subscribe to my channel. I'm really, really happy to have all of you here. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment them below. Happy creating.